So hey everyone, today I only have one request. I will not shill anything, I will not promote anything. All I will ask is for a like, that's it. So why SHIB price is not increasing? Read below. I can see already tons of questions and maybe concerns, so I want to address the issue before people start stressing it out. And yes, it's very stressful checking the market and you don't have enough for a Lambo yet. But before I start, excuse me for using bad English, I've been watching SHIB price for the last couple of days. Our resistance level is sitting on 9, okay? So through DEX tools, I can see 50 buy orders compared to only a few sell orders. These few sell orders are coming from Whales. Whales are selling it and cashing some money out. And should we be mad at Whales? No, and I'll be explaining why. Finally, there is enough buy demand so the price won't crash when they sell. If you are sitting on 10 trillion Shiba tokens, you would cash out some money too. Be realistic. Some investors bought Shiba very early and got huge bags. Some are the devs, and last big whale is an Indian COVID relief fund. Overall, that's a lot of money that wants to go out, so that's the main reason for stagnating price. They're doing it the right way, so don't panic. They're not just dumping their tokens. Why didn't they sell it at its highest? Many of them didn't understand, and that's what we saw, a major dump along with a Bitcoin crash. And that's the same thing is happening now. You know, a lot of people do not know when the peak is. You know, everyone thought Shiba is going to be reaching 1 cent until it's going to crash. But it happens sometimes, and a lot of people are not able to sell, especially very rich people can do that mistake as well. You must understand that market cap and actual liquidity are not tied how you think. And I think it's very important to know because people have been asking me in the comments, why is the price not increasing if we're getting good news? Basically, we're tied to Bitcoin's price, and then we're also tied to what the big whales do. So right now, the market is very volatile. We're very much interested in what the whales are doing overall. So if you're holding like $80,000, you consider a whale to me, a smaller whale at that. But they must play their moves very strategic, and they're doing it very well. Believe me, SHIB INU token is still very new, and our growth is incredible, and I agree with that. In just a few months, few thousand holders to almost 600K, and I think we'll be reaching 1 million by the end of the 2021 for sure. Remember that whales are selling their stacks to us holders. The more they sell, the more power they transfer to us. Sooner or later, we'll see a big moonshot, but patience is needed. If you can't hold for a few years, why are you even here? And it's true. You know, there's going to be many more things. There's going to be much more growth. And this is why you should not be angry at the big whales for selling and keeping the price low. Now, the big thing is, if you had $88 million in Shiba, you'd want to use some of that. Also, the whales are the main thing that's keeping this price up. They probably didn't buy super early. Well, some of them did, but some of them also actually went in patiently, bought at a high price or bought at a low price, and are now simply selling. Maybe they bought in 25 million. So yes, the whales here in this community are actually pretty kind and nice. From what we're seeing so far, the whales are not crashing the market. In some actual cases, they just dump all the tokens for smaller projects and they just don't do anything. So what we can see here, breaking US financial regulator FinCEN hires its first ever chief digital currency advisor. So US is taking the first steps on getting that crackdown. So Michael Curver has been involved in crypto-focused anti-laundering operations since as early as 2013. And what should you care and why should you care about this? And we can see that US is actually now cracking down on cryptocurrency, but cryptocurrency scams. Now, the cryptocurrency sector remains a top priority for security regulators, and they're finally regulating things. Why exactly? This is breaking news because they want people to know that, no, we're not going to be having, people laundering money. We're not going to be having people actually laundering things with their Bitcoin, with their Ethereum, or actually scamming people. And that's happening a lot. And a lot of people get away with it. A lot of people don't, some do. But what you have to know here, that the US is going in on cryptocurrencies hard for two reasons. They don't want people to be scammed. And the second reason is they most likely have some interest in cryptocurrency. This is my, own honest thoughts. We could be seeing something big happening with the US. Now, it recently charged a cryptocurrency issuer for making materially false and misleading statements in connection with an unregistered ECO from the 2017-2018 market. And yes, they're finally finally cracking down, and this was much needed because it was a wild west before, but we're seeing they're actually taking action. But we do have more positive news so far, so this could provide very bullish. If this does not convince you, this will. Now look at this. Hedge fund giant Marshmallow Ways to reportedly dive into crypto. Now he's still discussing the size of its new digital currency related portfolio with potential investors. 55 billion in asset is reportedly planning a major move into cryptocurrency. 55 million in blockchain investment. Now that's big money. The hedge fund is preparing to launch a dedicated portfolio targeting investments in digital asset industry, the Financial Times reported on Tuesday. Citing anonymous people familiar with the matter, the report notes that this new initiative will focus on investing in privately owned digital finance companies working in areas like blockchain technology and payment system for digital currencies and stablecoins. Payment system for digital currencies, that's a good thing. SHIBA INU wants to become the global currency, and now it definitely can, with 55 billion in assets going towards building companies. I think it's important to know that this is where the money starts flowing in. We need institutions right now for the price to increase, and that's very possible. According to the report, the portfolio will adopt a similar approach to a newly launched healthcare fund, first targeting investments in firms before flotation, then holding onto them after they list. So the hedge fund firm is reportedly still discussing the size of the new portfolio with potential investors. The company did not immediately confirm nor deny the news to Cointelegraph. In May, Marshmallow Ways participated in a 440 million fundraising round for Circle. So big money is coming in from institutions, and it's not the investors that bring in big money. It's not the whales. And as you might think, putting 1 billion into Shiba Inu is crazy. No, putting 1 billion into Shiba Inu is crazy, and we need big institutions. The institutions are the key factor driving the price of Shiba Inu up and down. And this is what, a lot of people don't tell you, but I'm giving you this information for free. Because why not? What we can see here is another good thing. Now, institutional investors need trusted crypto market data. So when we can provide that, or when Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and any other cryptocurrency can provide that, that's when we're going to be seeing that big growth I'm waiting for some time. They need a crypto, they need information around crypto and digital assets, on crypto, decentralized finance data sources. Now, so many things, I'm not going to go through this whole article, but understanding crypto macro and different global macro, they differ from micro factors, which they may affect performance on a single company or subsector of the market. So if they want to invest into Shiba Inu, they want to know how Shiba Swap is performing. They want to know how many team members there are. They want to know so many things. And that's what's bringing people in. Perspective, basically, And maybe, institutions are going to be coming in after we get some reports of that, which I'm really excited for. Will that happen? That we shall see. But I'm hoping something will happen in the future, because right now is the perfect chance for institutions to come in and put in that beautiful big chunks of money we need for Shiba Inu to grow. Hopefully you like this news, because honestly, this is really important news. We had a lot of news so far, but this is basically breaking news. U.S. financial regulator FinCEN hires its first ever chief digital currency advisor. I think a lot of people aren't aware how cryptos are unregulated, and in the end, they're just banned, which is not the correct decision. Banning crypto, countries banning crypto, that's not the right decision. What you need to do is regulate and move out the bad crypto, the scam cryptos, and let in the good cryptos like Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Shiba, of course. Shiba, I do think it's a really good crypto. It's fully decentralized and it's one of a kind. You can never recreate Shiba Inu anymore, and I don't think there's gonna be a second Shiba Inu ever. Like, it's so important to know that with how much money has been put into Shiba Inu, it's gonna be really hard to recreate something that big of a scale. And Shiba Inu, I think, will only go up from here. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Peace, everyone.